Hey everyone, welcome back. So this next video is going to be my mystery box from Sniff My Tarts. So if you have not ever ordered from Sniff My Tarts, they do all custom orders and they only open for a short period of time. I think their last opening, which was on, I believe it was on March 31st, or actually they might have opened the night before, like in the evening of the 30th, I think. Or maybe it was the evening of the 31st and they were supposed to open on the 1st. I can't remember exactly what it was. But I think they stayed open for maybe 10 hours or something like that. And then what they do is they accept however many orders they think they can handle to get out in like a 3 or 4 month chat or something like that. And then they close down the website. And then for people who are unable to place orders when their website is open, they have on their Facebook group page mystery boxes and mystery bags. So the mystery box is 3 pounds and costs roughly $57 shipped. You do not get to pick your scents, but you can. A new thing that they started is that you can indicate your dislikes so that they can try to not give you scents that you do not like. They do not guarantee that you will not receive any of those. But I think what they have said is if you like hate pink sugar, they will make sure you don't get a box full of pink sugar. You may get a couple pink sugar items, but you won't get like all blends of pink sugar. Because the mystery boxes and the mystery bags, and the mystery bags are like 1.5 pounds, but I do not remember the price point on that one. Obviously it's less, but I don't remember exactly what it is. But all the mystery boxes are made from overpours or like accidents or mistakes or something like that from their regular custom orders that they're filling. So they just go down the list. There is a sign up, and when they get to your name, they put a box together for you, and it's just based on whatever they have from the orders that they're making. So you don't really have a lot of say in what you're getting. This is my second mystery box that I received. The first one I got last year in like the fall, and then I didn't sign back up right away, and then I signed up maybe a few months ago, and I was like number 160 something, I want to say, and it goes pretty quickly if you're patient. You know, obviously it's not something you probably want to do if you have no wax and you're trying to build up your stash, but if you have a lot of wax and you're not in a big rush, it's a great way to try and get some of their product. Definitely one of my favorite vendors. They have amazing throw on their product, very, very strong. So it's really good. And so anyhow, let me go ahead and jump in so I stop babbling. Anyhow, so this, I did go through this box. I do want to say I think a lot of this is more fallish and bakery, which probably is not like my favorite. But there are some good blends in here. Some of this stuff is probably not up my alley, and I may just include it in, I'm putting together a box of things I just don't care for that I'm probably going to do a de-stash of, you know. So some of these things might end up in there, but that's okay. And I did indicate my dislikes in some of the things that I like forgot to say, because I was trying not to go overboard on my dislikes and just gave general categories. But like coffee scents, I'm not a huge fan of. I'll melt some of them, but it's a kind of hit and miss with me on those. But so I didn't indicate it as a dislike, but then there are a few coffee blends in this box that I got. Some of them I like, some I don't, or a couple I like, a couple I don't. Anyhow, so let me go ahead and jump right in. So this first one, it's like a half of this like little sheet thing. I don't know what this is, because I know they do sheet cakes, but I'm not sure what. If this is just kind of overpour from making a sheet cake or something, but it's apple cider latte. And this one actually is one that I actually am pretty surprised I like, because I wouldn't think apple cider and latte would go good together, but I'm mostly picking up the latte. I'm mostly getting like, yeah, that it's like a creamy, milky coffee note. And then the apple cider I think is just maybe a very, very, very mild undertone. So this one smells pretty good. You get a little bit of the apple from the apple cider. So, and it did break in shipping, but that's okay, because I'll just, if I do decide to melt that one, keep that one and melt it, I'll just be breaking it up and melting it anyways, right? And then I got this cute little, oh, and one thing let me point out to you, they've added pour dates on their labels now, so I think that's something pretty new. They did not have pour dates before. So that's exciting. Now I don't have to label my stuff from them. But this one is Wild Berry Mousse. And one of the things that this box does have is a lot of the shapes are like really cute decorated shapes. This is one of those little donut shapes. It has sprinkles on top. And this smells like Wild Berry Mousse. Which is one of the scents I'm kind of like a little bit over right now, but that's okay. I may include that in like a de-stash or a swap or something. This next one, this one I love. This is Butter Cookie Candy Cane. I am loving candy cane right now. Let's see, it's not wanting to focus. There we go. So, because I love peppermint, and this is good. This is like a very, very, not very, very sweet, but very like mellowed out peppermint. It's just creamy and sweet. And I'm not specifically picking up the butter cookie right now on cold, but I'm sure that once I melt that, that'll probably come out a little bit. But I'm super excited for that one. It's pretty. It's actually very Christmassy colors. So I wonder if some of these are from the November. So the last opening they had, which I said was at the end of March. Prior to that, the opening they had was like mid-November. So I do think a lot of people probably ordered like fall and Christmas scents, thinking they would get it before, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas or whatever, before Christmas. So I'm thinking some of these might be coming from orders they were finishing up from November. This is French Toast Banana Foster. This is an interesting one. It smells like a very sweet, ripe banana to me, but like a candy ripe banana. And then I can pick up the maple from the French Toast. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this one. This is one that I may end up including in like either a de-stash or something like that. Let me put this down a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. The next one I got is Spearmint, and actually I love the scent, and they're in like little grubbies. I love Spearmint, and they have a really good one. It's a nice strong spearmint. Oh, it smells so good. This is a great scent. I love using these kinds of scents in my bedroom, especially when like I have a cold or I'm a little stuffy. And like right now I'm just struggling really bad with allergy issues. It's been like 2 weeks now and I'm just having a hard time getting rid of it. And I've been taking medicine, but that's something I'd love to melt at night to kind of help clear up my nose. This next one is a little chunk in Strawberry Daiquiri Bubblegum. This smells awesome. It smells like, so you definitely get like the bubblegum, and their bubblegum is that like kind of citrusy bubblegum. And then I can get the sweet strawberry. I'm not really picking up on any notes that give it that like daiquiri kind of name. So, but it's like a sweet strawberry with bubblegum. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. The next one is Vanilla Bean Noel, Mrs. Claus Cookies, and Caramel Latte. And this smells amazing. This is one of the coffee scents I like. So the Caramel Latte, you definitely get the caramel. I'm picking up on maybe a hint of coffee, but the coffee's not that strong. Actually, the strongest one right now is the Vanilla Bean Noel, which I'm surprised. And the Mrs. Claus Cookies, I think that might just be like a sugar cookie. I'm not sure if there's something else specific about it. But it's like sweet and bakery with like a caramel note. And you don't really get a lot of coffee from this one. So this one is a great scent. Definitely good for fall too. This next one is a cute little bag of shapes in Adelaide's Marshmallow Peeps. And I think, or Adelaide's, however that's pronounced. I think this was one of their new scents that they just came out with for the March opening. And so this is like some Easter heads and then one little marshmallow right there. On cold, this is really light. And I'm not really, I don't know, I'm picking up kind of a funny note from it. I don't know, it's different. It's like sweet, but then there's some other weird note I'm picking up, so I'm not sure about this one. I may try and melt one of those, and if I don't care for it, I may end up getting rid of it. This next one is Butter Cookie, Wild Berry Mousse, and Whipped Cream. And this is just like super creamy bakery. And you get the Wild Berry Mousse. This is one that I think, like, I don't know, I'm not, you know, I'm a little iffy with butter cookie scents or buttery scents. So, and I think, oh, I have a second chunk in that one too. And these are pretty good sized chunks. So I may try one of these. I don't know. I may have to melt it and see if I like it. Or I may end up kind of destashing that. This next one is glazed donut strawberry jam. So it's a chunk. And so this one smells kind of light on cold. I am picking up a little bit of the strawberry jam. It's not real strong right now. And the glazed donut, I'm getting a little bit of kind of that like donut-y note, a little bit of like bakery, maybe just a hint of spice in it. But for some reason that's kind of light right now and cold. But I know my nose is a little off too because of my allergies, so it could just be me. Let's see. And then I got a couple, there's 2 different bags here in these like little, they're like little grubby kind of shapes in Vanilla Bean Noel, which I love Vanilla Bean Noel. It's a great scent. I usually like it blended with other things. This smells like Vanilla Bean Noel. So I'll probably use these for blending. They smell really good. And this next one, it's a bag. There's 2 chunks in there. Creamy vanilla blueberry cherry. Smells really good. So it must be their cherry because something is pretty tart in here. I think it's like a nice fresh tart cherry. And then I can pick up a little bit of the sweet blueberry and that creamy vanilla. But I do think the cherry right now is like kind of overpowering the other scents, but that's a really good blend. I really like that cherry that they use in that. Next, I have a gourmet sugar cookie and Vanilla Bean Noel. Which on cold, this is pretty light. I'm definitely getting the sugar cookie and a little bit of the Vanilla Bean Noel, but it's pretty light on cold. I think once that is melted, it'll get nice and strong. But it's like a nice creamy sugar cookie, right? This next one is a chunk in blackberry. The colors on that are really pretty. Nice, dark, rich purple. And this one is just a good blackberry. It's like a nice, sweet blackberry. Really, really, really good. Definitely not like a fresh blackberry, but it's sweet, and I'm not picking up on cold any kind of a perfumey note on it. So that's good to know. They have a good blackberry, so I may try and use that someday in the future for blending. This next one is a grubby in French vanilla latte. And this is one I don't care for. Yeah, I mean, it smells like coffee, but I think the French vanilla, I don't know, is throwing me off. So that's one I'm not going to be able to keep. This next one is pumpkin marshmallow latte, pumpkin and praline, and marshmallow Noel. This is definitely one that sounds like someone placed for fall. Lots of pumpkin. And I don't care for this one either. The pumpkin, I don't know if it's the pumpkin or the praline, something in this is off to my nose. I'm sure there are people out there that would love that, but I do not think I'm going to be able to melt that one either. Next is like a little tart. It's a fluted tart with like a little embed on the top. I know it's hard to see. Actually, I can take this one out. And it's in blueberry cobbler. So it has like a little kind of blueberry embed on top. And this smells amazing. It's so good. I love blueberry. I don't think I've come across a blueberry I haven't liked, to be honest. So I love that one. It smells great. Next, this is a massive chunk. It's huge. It's like the size of my palm, if not bigger. An orange tangerine marshmallow coconut cake. And I think I had something similar in my last mystery box that I loved. It's so good. They have an awesome like orange and tangerine scent. And then the creaminess of the marshmallow, and like you can get a little bit of the coconut, but it's like a sweet coconut. It's not a fresh coconut. And you can pick up on that cake note. It's really good. This is really, really good. It's one of, ah! As I knock my phone over, sorry about that. This is one of my favorites from this mystery box. And then the last item, it's a bag of like little, I think it's marshmallow shapes. I'll open it in a second, but it's yeah, marshmallow sugar corn pudding. So that's what I think it is. Yeah, they're little marshmallows. Oh, they're like covered marshmallows. It's a white marshmallow and there's like a yellow little pour over the top. That smells really good. It's like a sweet, creamy, kind of a bakery. There's only one other item I've received that is sugar corn pudding. I think it's from Candles from the Keeping Room, and I liked it. And this one I think I like too. That smells really good. There's like 5 of these in here. So that smells really good. So that is the last item. And that is my 3-pound mystery box from Sniff My Tarts. So if you are interested in signing up for this box, you should definitely go check out their Facebook group page. Join if you currently are not on there, and you can request to be added. The list is quite long, but it does move fairly quickly. And if the great thing now is you can list your dislikes. So if there's stuff that you do not want to get, you can put it on there, and hopefully they will be able to accommodate you. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.